To make a Mr. Wiggly, the first thing that you have to do, well, to make anything, the first thing you have to do is create a blank or a model. I've made this one out of Sculpey clay. It's just a basic fish shape. And you'll notice there's a little square deal here that I left on top. That's to pour in. In order to build this, the first thing I have to do is make a mold. I'm not going to go into the details here. Complete details on how to make a simple mold, go to MakeLure.com. Anyway, the basic ingredients needed for Mr. Wiggly or any other soft plastic: Alumisol, hardener and softener for the Alumisol, dye. You can use pearl powder. I use tungsten sometimes, a screw lock, and disposable stir sticks. First, pour 400 milliliters of Alumisol into a cup. I like to add 100 milliliters of softener for a Mr. Wiggly. After stirring thoroughly, microwave on high for a few minutes before stirring again. The substance will turn clear but be like thick jello as it heats up, but once it's ready, it'll be as thin as water. I want the tail to be a different color than the body, so I'm cutting up an old Mr. Wiggly and remelting the plastisol. Or you can just make 2 different color batches of Alumisol. Once the Alumisol is ready, add the color dye you want. You can also add materials like glitter, or like I'm doing here, add some pearl powder. First I pour the tail and set it aside. Then pour a little hot body plastic into the belly of the mold. Roll it around just to make a skin. If you want to add weight to make it sink faster or change its balance, you can add tungsten powder. Then put the top of the mold back together and pour in the rest of your hot plastisol. Pull Wiggly out of the mold and trim off the excess. With a screw lock dead center, carefully screw it into the nose, keeping it perfectly straight. Now all we do is slide our leader through here, put a hook on it, affix the hook to the belly. Leader runs up, fish bites it, hook comes out, Wiggly slides up the line. Done deal.